But somebody got attacked about gun control because Republicans won't do anything about it. Alan Robinson said, "Don't be fooled. Dems are just coming for your guns. They want to repeal the Second Amendment."
Well, they
So
should.
somebody countered him and said, "Well, if you can repeal Roe versus Wade, we can repeal the Second Amendment." Well, it's not the simple. It's just worse. It isn't that the Second Amendment is bad. It's just that people don't understand it anymore.
Never have. It was purposely written to say nothing, according to one historian.
Yeah. Well, purposely written that way, so if you had to defend your property against the government,
No,
well,
there's no law against the government.
you know, from foreign invaders, you couldn't be charged with war crimes.
At the time the Constitution was written, we didn't have an army.
You didn't have one. The whole Revolutionary War wasn't fought with a real army. They were just volunteers.
Like fire
And George
departments.
Washington was volunteer.
You can go find yourself a fortress. You don't have to
He
eat
got
with a
no pay
spoon.
for any of this
Not
stuff.
one bit.
Get yourself something to drink too. The forks are in the drawer next to the stove.
His father and his wife had money, so he didn't need to get paid. And that's what he wanted for his officers, those that didn't need to be paid by the government.
They just pay my military expenses.
Right.
So everyone prefers this crust over the Crescendo crust?
That's all Switzerland is.
You can make Crescendo
The
crust as an
military's all
alternative sometimes so we
voluntary.
can compare them.
You should do what?
She complains about this crust, she likes Crescendo better. Make Crescendo someday next time so then we'd have a comparison.
Mm-hmm. God, the people. You say thank you to your sister for making you a pizza.
Yes, thank you, Beth, for making me pizza.
Garlic free.
Mm-hmm. I know. It's quite the feat.
I can see the mess you have in the house.
Mom, that wasn't necessary.
Earlier in the day we were considering going out to Arby's to get food,
But it's pouring.
but at the time a decision had to be made. It was raining too hard to make it safe to drive. It's dangerous enough to drive when they're
It's flooding all over. Parts of the Sawgrass Mall are parking lot and roads out there are flooded too.
There's an Arby's on Sunrise in US 1.
Sometime in after
there's
lunch.
virtually no way of getting there. It takes 3/4 of an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know where Arby's is and you go straight, that road some dips, and the one over where Applebee's used to be, those are all flooded. According to the helicopter.
And sometime we gotta go back to the store and get more gorgonzola cheese.
Yeah, when Bob and I were down in Miami for the con, the road to get to the hotel.
Turn down your volume. Your ears must be going bad.
Gee, I wonder why.
What about the road to the con?
The road, outbound side was flooded. Like deep. You had to skirt into the turn lane, the left turn lane to avoid the puddle.
You want to steal some of my raisins?
Still some of my nut.
No.
Mhm.
Too sweet for me too.
Alright, then we can trade them. I know. I need a paper towel, please.
Or hey, if Roxy has no plans for this afternoon, if the rain lets up by her perception, she could go off and get more gorgonzola cheese.
Well, I
We'll
don't know.
go to the store tonight.
It's National Donut Day. Dunkin's giving out free donuts.
Yay.
Ooh, good. Forget that.
What was that?
Couple
All
of them.
supplies last. No
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They ran out of 8 a.m.
Haha, some do. Like, I went,
Right. Some of them are supposed to be any donut within a, not the fancy stuff that anyone. But some of them only have one certain kind, and they run out of that easily. Either raised glaze or a cake.
yeah. Oh, well, I went to one Dunkin', they were absolutely out of donuts. No, none. And it was like 2 in
we
the
missed going
afternoon.
to Baskin Robbins on May 31st.
Oh, they're not doing that half price scoop anymore because of the plague.
Why? How does the plague affect that?
I know that
Too
Riverland
many
Road,
people in the store, I guess.
Riverland Road on the way to Walmart sometimes floods, and another road that we take to the grocery store sometimes floods.
Mm-hmm.
We're under a flood watch so too. And then it still can take several hours to drain the roads. So
You
it
know.
wouldn't be 2 inches of going in
um,
I made at least 3 pizzas on the road with that Pure 81 ham.
there. Big hand.
Yeah, there was this much of the curry ham I opened that wasn't cut, so there's a big slab. I ate that whole.
She just nibbles on it.
I went.
I didn't try and slice it onto the pizza.
I was
just
gonna
chewed
just
on it.
grab a thing at Dunkin' last night, but they were closed.
And then a couple of nights I was up at 3 a.m. or something, really feeling hungry. So what can I eat? So I opened up the fridge. Ooh, Pure 81 ham. So I took 2 slices and ate them. It was only sugar.
Arby's last night had no cups.
Ran out of cup.
Yeah.
Oh, and severe weather everywhere. Trucks can't get through. I'll ship by truck instead of rail. But remember this restaurant called Howard Johnson's?
Yeah.
Hojo's? They're closing.
I thought they closed long ago.
No.
They had hotels and stuff too, didn't they?
Yeah. They're closing because during this pandemic they didn't get enough business to stay in business.
They were almost out of business before this.
Yeah. And they couldn't get enough staff because no one wanted to go to work for cheap wages during the pandemic. And not enough people stopped at their hotels. But there are a few that are going to still be open, I think 7, but they don't know how long they'll be able to keep it open.
That musky guy who's in charge of,
Yeah. Elon Musk.
he's really an asshole.
Yeah, he got worked
Yeah.
over the clothes on The View today.
He's a complete asshole.
He
No
could've-
part of him, just one huge anus.
he could've
So
gone-
he hasn't evolved past the state
Hemorrhoid.
where we were nothing but a sphincter.
Just a sphincter, yeah. Just one enormous asshole.
So he demanded that all his employees come
Has
to
this-
work.
Quit
in the
developing
office.
after the sphincter stage.
No more working at home. Come to work in the office or get a new job.
Well, they can work at home, but they have to put in at least 40 hours at the office.
Yeah. Anyhow, it said if you sub out working on the line or you're doing the circuit board stuffing and building cars, that's different. With office people, while the office people were working from home, he made 40% increase in his profits.
Yeah.
Because he charges so much.
But the thing is, he's not all that old.
Oh, because he didn't have the overhead of having all these offices open.
Some older people, like in their 80s, think that if you're not sitting there plugging on the line, you're not working, you're slacking off.
But
Even though it's filing paperwork. Doesn't require being
overall,
in the
the
office.
average worker working from home, once they got started, it increased the productivity by 50%.
And that's with getting up every couple minutes to tend to the
And it
pets and
saved
the kids.
the company 40% or more because they didn't have any overhead.
Yeah, I don't have the office to
They don't have the
keep
building,
open.
they don't have taxes on the building, they don't have electricity, air conditioning.
Yeah, like
Wire.
Spirit, they
Yeah.
only pay to have stores open one month every year.
One of them.
If they could drop all the insurance on the building,
Yeah.
no fire, no liability, or anything, that was a big.
Yeah, but they only open a couple dozen stores once a year.
Yeah.
Target is going full tilt right now with online ordering. And either store pickup or I think delivery too. And Walmart said they're considering ending their delivery. They got a huge flack on
Yeah,
Facebook
so
about it.
no. I'm not going to the
I
store.
want to go to Walmart with those crazy Walmart people. I want to order right here where I can sit in my pajamas and know what I want to get. And
But also makes it
all I gotta do
easier.
is go to the door.
But also makes it easier for people with disabilities or
Well,
immune issues, is they don't have to go to the store.
the biggest complaint about having to
Or
go
deal
to
with
the
those
store,
parents.
the biggest complaint about having to go to the store is the gas prices.
Yeah.
Everybody okay with lunch?
Good lunch.
Yeah, gas is.
Depending on how far away you live and what kind of vehicle you drive, it's expensive to drive to Walmart to get pickup.
Yeah, if you have a diesel vehicle, it's over $6 a gallon. Some
Diesels are
places.
expensive too.
That's more than gas.
Yeah, there was a thing on YouTube about some trucker who had to cash in all of his gas rewards at those truck stop gas stations who give you gas rewards.
Well,
He said he only had half a tank's worth of rewards left, so he's gonna fill up when he gets to half a tank, and then he doesn't know what he'll do. Because you gotta buy specific things to get to the gas points.
truckers across the country now are pulling into the gas pumps at the truck stop, the truck gas pumps, and just parking there, camping, because they can't afford to fill it up to get out of there. And one of the truckers said, "This is just price gouging. We know that the gas is subsidized, and there's no excuse for these oil companies to charge so much.
Yeah.
We also know the gas stations are only making a few cents profit off of it." One gas station, the owner of the station called the state troopers, and they never showed up. Nope, we're not coming. No crime here.
No crime, no violence, no threat.
They're just sitting there, quietly sleeping in their trucks, eating in their trucks. When someone will go in and eat at the, if it loves to go in and eat at the Arby's or whatever, and they'll get a shower there, but they're not gonna get gas.
And let it remind me
It's
of a
not the
funny thought I
individual
had when I
gas
was
station's
little.
fault, it's the
Like,
corporate.
what happens when those gas carrier trucks go to the gas station, fill up the tank, but they're so low they have to fill up with that same gas they just put in the gas station's tank before they go back to headquarters? Like,
Why don't they just dump it from
isn't
the?
that counterproductive? You've essentially
Well,
taken back half
They were
of your
doing that, but they
cargo.
have a huge nozzle that pours it out, high powered things that they're pouring it into barrels and then pumping it out to fill their.
Yeah.
So I always thought that was funny. They get to the gas station, fill up their tank, and then they pull up to one of the pumps and put that gas back in their truck.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's.
Why don't they just take a line from that huge tanker and run it into their engine? They never run out.
I know.
Drive around the world and back.
Yep.
Mom said I just fill up the tanker and put a hose from the tanker to my tank and then roll on gas. But no one's invented a thing that'll help me do that.
But yeah, gas is expensive.
No, for no reason.
Yeah.
Sure isn't. So the oil companies can get rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, two reasons. They can get rich and they can make Biden look bad. They're constantly blaming Biden for the gas prices. One person said, I go to provide and I pay them. He goes, no, I go to my gas.
Well, you
and
don't
stuff."
do this to me.
He jumps up and I'm going, it's not him.
No, old Joe had nothing to do with it.
Alright.
It's the cow.
Well, they don't control the
What
oil
do you want?
prices
Which
either.
one?
Oh, you're gonna make a wish with me?
Daddy won. Daddy won. Yeah.
Is there any more ice cubes? Cola's warm.
Oh, they're in the freezer.
I can't
What's
eat
for dessert?
There's ice cream and that's about it.
no Danish law. No streusel.
There's some strudel.
English
Nothing
strudel.
Daddy would want to eat though.
I don't want any dessert. just
I
want
got
some ice
dessert
for
right
my
now.
for my cola.
You want me to sneak out and get ice?
No. I'll go get it. I just don't know where it is.
It's in the freezer down here. In the drawer.
Strudel.
Oh,
What?
the computer has crashed.
Oh no. Mine might have too. All
You
the
want to
light
eat the rest of my salad or I'm kind of full?
No, my computer has crashed because it was running a test, and then I put a breakpoint on it. And you can't record it from the debugger.
Oh no.
Where'd you get that first?
At the arcade.
What's in it?
Candy, what else?
Dice.
For what?
For D&D and stuff.
Oh.
Anybody want any more ice?
No, I'll get more ice upstairs.
I don't know. You don't know how much I have. Yeah, I could have some more.
Alright, I need to put away the pizza.
I still have the Bahamas bread I got eaten.
Oh yeah, Bahama
Oh,
bread.
that's good dessert.
With butter and honey.
Get up and get with them.
I can't. It's in upstairs. I can't walk.
Yeah, but I gotta run to the bathroom right now.
About a week ago.
Yeah, we better eat it up. It has no preservatives in there.
Mm-hmm. Having one cookie maybe every other day is a lot different than having 6 high-test Pepsis a day.
Nobody's drinking high-test soda here, so I don't know what your complaint is about.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Quit getting after me like this. You don't need to badger me or beat me up about something that nobody understands.
Look out to getting after your
Keep
butt now.
talking about high-test soda every day, 6 high-test sodas a day versus the 1 cookie every other day.
I don't know, she
I
keeps
have no
justifying
idea.
her fatness and she keeps not losing
But I
weight.
have no idea what you mean by that. Nobody's eating or drinking high-test soda here.
Okay. She's discussing the infractions that she could do.
Today's Friday.
She's not doing other things that are even worse. reflect on their own problems.
Yep, I know. They do that a lot. That's what Republicans are trying to do. They're trying to reflect from their refusal to address the problem by claiming that it's too soon or too early, or people are grieving, or people are being
They'll just say
buried, or
anything, Willie. You
they're
don't
trying
have
to
to
take
go
your
over it.
guns away, whatever they
You want a
can
slice
come
of
up.
this?
Yeah.
Get a piece of bread.
Cinnamon bread?
No,
No.
piece of.
Bahamian
I'll heat it up
bread.
and put butter on. You want 2 slices?
Indian bread. This bread is special.
Special, I bought it for you.
I know. Usually they don't sell that kind. That goes to the natives.
And transported it 260 miles.
What's the different color ribbon in there made of?
Coconut and nuts.
Ooh. Filled bread.
You put dye on the top so they know that's the field bread, which is the one they usually give so only to the natives, the people that live on that island. But you know they're desperate for money too, so they'll give it to a few tourists who are willing to pay $8. Natives don't pay that much.
Bread.
I need an empty bottle.
What do you want?
Empty paint bottle.
What do you need?
Empty container for paint. A squeeze bottle, like a paint bottle or one of those hand sanitizer bottles. So. Please don't. What are you doing today? What are your plans for today?
Well, my plans had been to go pick up one of them free donuts.
Well, there's a donut shop over on Davie Boulevard in Winn-Dixie.
Yeah, if they're open.
For a day to get a free
Huh?
Something that possibly would be a goal for someone.
I don't know. Since the weather's bad and the streets are flooded, it wouldn't be my goal. Okay, so after you get your free donut, then what?
Well, I was going to do some cleaning and then work on costume stuff.
Okay, we'll clean up. You see this
Why
stuff
don't you
on
work
the
on
floor?
getting a job?
I'm applying for jobs.
Where? I don't see your computer. Where's your computer?
What? Apply on the phone.
See the mess on the floor? All under there and under here. Make that your goal to do that. You can spend less than an hour on this. Put your good stuff away and the other stuff that's garbage, just bag it up and put it in the garbage can. That would make people happy. Make everyone relieved that some of the mess is getting cleaned up. You think you could do that?
Sure.
Probably only take 10 to 15 minutes. Because I can see dead napkins and dead empty paper bags and scraps of paper. And all that stuff should be gone. You got a lot of cleaning to do. And I can't do much. I can tell you what needs to be done. I can go through some of my stuff, but I still can't get down to cleaning. Oh, look at that. Cute. Where'd you get that?
Walmart. I think I got it at Walmart. Or, yeah. Yeah.
What is it? Earring? Or pendant?
It's a pendant. It glows in the dark.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Shine your UV on it and we'll see. Or your UV's not plugged in.
No, it's in the car.
Oh. have some of this with me?
No.
No?
Bought it for you. You can give me a tiny little bite.
You cut off a tiny little bite.
No.
No, I don't know which is tiny enough.
Well, then don't give me any. Can't be reasonable.
How's that?
Way too big.
How's that?
Sure.
Mm.
I can go out for a donut. Sure, I think they're great.
You had asked what I had wanted to do.
I didn't
You know,
say
she
anything.
asked about your plans. She didn't ask what you wanted to do.
Mm.
I didn't ask you want your plan. My plan is to try and clean up some.
Well, my plans are to solve matrix manipulation of a three-dimensional space, color space. So that I can make a worthless sensor function, make a silk purse out of a sow's ear.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like the alchemist, their goal is to make
Good
a
luck.
nugget of gold out of the rock.
Gold out of lead like an old alchemist. That's what I am.
That's like technically possible.
It is not.
Apparently, gold out of lead or vice versa. Don't work that way. Please stop.
Well, was that worth my effort to bring that bread to you? Just for a little kiss. Kiss. 2 kisses, that's good.
You didn't have to work. You could take a nap on the boat this afternoon.
A rainy, wet afternoon.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Hear the rain pounding on us. Another piece?
No,
No?
no,
Another coconut piece?
no. Too much sugar.
Yeah, no. Okay.
As long as you like it, it's all that matters.
Not Beth like it too, but she's not coming down.
She's glued to the toilet.
Yeah, she got sucked in.
Shouldn't have smeared that super glue on the toilet seat.
Some kid did that as a joke.
Mm.
He wanted to get us back at his siblings or something, only his mother sat there. She wasn't happy. I had to call the paramedics, and the little boy had to confess what it was he did, so they could come with the right stuff to dissolve the glue without dissolving your skin. Needless to say, he probably won't do that trick again. He saw it on some
So
cartoon.
Leslie said that he used to they tell Todd he was going to do it. Todd don't quit acting up. He's going to put super glue all over his hand and put it across his face like this.
Yeah.
Mm.
You have lots of fun eating that. How many of those would you have eaten if you had come with me?
Not for one. I don't eat so much.
You probably was there for 2 weeks.
Well, did you know there are any zipper bags?
No, I don't.
You put that in the zipper bag to keep the flies off it. Oh, you don't know where to look either.
No.
Zipper bag for what? Beth will come back down in a couple of
I
minutes
think
and
so.
put it
I
away.
don't know. Like you said, she got glued to her toilet.
It flushed while she was on it and she got sucked down like on the airplane.
Yeah.
Just think of the toilets in space.
Ugh.
Push a flush button and it opens the toilet to empty space and sucks you. Don't even need to.
Mhm.
No such thing as constipation. It just sucks you empty like a vacuum fan. What's up, Beth?
You want some bread? Not some of Daddy's.
I'm gonna take a nap. I got a headache. I worked too late last night. Don't shake my head. It hurts.
You want to sleep on my bed, or you gonna take a nap on the ball? Where you won't be interrupted.
Picking me up on the boat where I won't get interrupted.
Wet cat. Man.
My wet pussy cat.
My knee.
Pussy cats.
Oh, Beth,
the
you want
outside.
this piece of bread?
No.
Pussy cats. Kitty, kitty, kitties. Where's the kitties?
Pour into your
No
car.
kitties even for food.
Flooding Daddy's car. They're not gonna come out of hiding until they're sure there's food because it's all wet.
Poor wet leaves. Poor wet leaves.
On the news today, they're talking about this topical event out there. Hadn't go here, and somebody, I don't know if they're being funny or what, but something like him saying, "Why are you allowing this to happen? Our former president would never allow a hurricane to come here."
What's the matter?
What?
On 10 o'clock news, they're talking about the weather, this tropical thing, and they said they got an email or Facebook or text. Maybe it's true, but they had texted somebody who was complaining. Why are you allowing this to happen? Why are you allowing this to happen here? Our former president, the real president, never allowed this to happen.
Do they actually think he can control the
So the
weather?
guy
He was
says-
going to drop a nuclear bomb on the.
He redrew the
hurricane.
map. He took a sharpie and said it's going to come here.
Or do they truly fundamentally not understand things to that level?
But he
Both,
said he
I
would
think.
he would take a nuclear bomb
He
and go
himself
away.
took a felt pen and drew a new loop on the thing and said, "This is where the hurricane's going." And he thinks no one even notices that he drew it on with a felt pen.
Right.
And the guy he's dumber than a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Leslie said it would have been much better if we had a 6-year-old in the presidency, because after 4 years he'd be a 10-year-old and he'd have some sense.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Reggie, are you a table puss?
So the guy said that the
Well,
other
you're a little
people,
late to be a table puss.
the other people aren't gods, and we're just the messenger. And we don't make it come here or not come here. And then he said, and the president doesn't control it.
One time there was some good
Not
weather
involved.
and long ago, and some good weather, and the weatherman was gloating about it, and the newscaster says, "Don't get so uppity." He says, "You're in sales, not in engineering."
I can't believe these people are getting stupider. I mean, they're getting stupider, thinking that no, the president controls it. And there aren't any here because Trump was in charge.
What?
You flicked something in my eye.
Sorry.
We had
Must have been
hurricanes
water.
with Trump in charge.
Oh, it was dirt off of someone's plate.
This baby formula shortage. Canada has lots, and they're ready to ship it here. But they can't because of something Trump put in place, and they can't get past the Republicans for it. Oh, did the company?
Some more garbage hype.
Yeah, no.
Bunk lies
company-
and propaganda.
company got it poisoned, and they pulled it out voluntarily, not the government, which
Okay.
people are saying.
You want help upstairs? I'm gonna go upstairs.
You know, Puerto Rico's got a surplus, and they said they'll send them. They can't do that either because Trump put something in place that we can't get
Can't
anything
stop
from
it from
Puerto
Puerto
Rico.
Rico. Puerto Rico's part of the U.S.
Make
It's the same as interstate commerce. It's against the law.
Trump banned
Restrict
stuff from
interstate
there.
commerce.
make Puerto Rico the
Republicans-
51st state.
Will you stop
Republicans
talking
are-
about pot Trump,
No,
or
they
I
just-
won't help you
Because they're
upstairs.
sticking to it.
No, you got me right. You don't know.
Ooh. This machine should be moved upstairs. so I
Yes,
can
it
use
needs to be moved upstairs and put away.
I can learn to use it.
Mm. Do things even after that. You give it. Hey, pussycat. Yeah, my mew boy. Mine. Yes. Here's the mew boy. There he is. There's the Mew baby. Get your ears, Mew. This guy sucked down at least six, high-test Pepsis a day when he was 50-something. But somehow I'm gonna get diabetes from, not doing that. And there's just no win with them. That's my plan. Hey, guess what? I don't really have a plan most of the time. Because plans are just a lot of things that don't happen. Oh, here come more kitties. Hey, babies. You want some food? But they have the same problem other skinny people have. Either they lost weight or they've always been skinny and somehow find it a moral failing that you aren't. So, and of course, these three have freely admitted to hating me. Oh, and notice she doesn't offer me any bread. Notice that. So, kitties! Hey, kitties! Food! Come, babies! Yep, hi, Meefs. Meow, yeah, meow. Ah. Come on. a little blackie girl. She's a sweetie. She needs a quiet, calm home with nice, soft laps to sit in. Don't you, little Neef? Here's my Neef. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, here's a cutie. Num 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 num. Num num num. Do we need one more can of food? Nope. One more thing of food. Here you go, baby girl. Here you are, baby. Yes, my baby. Look at the pretty Neef. Neef, Neef, Neef. Neef, Neef, Neef.